Well, man, I love these pictures, and actually,
get a close up of that.
Real quick, Danny, if you don't mind, before we get into Incredible Edibles, give us your handles so that the people who are listening or the people who are watching know where to go find you on social media.
Well, I'm out of Facebook jail, so you can go to Facebook to the Incredible Edibles, and you'll find me. And Edibles has 2 D's in it. Yes, I know it's.
Did you do that because somebody else had it?
Yeah, actually, Edible Arrangements, I think, bought the name a long time ago, so I wasn't able to do it like that.
Nothing wrong with double D's.
And put double D's in there. So my name's D, so why not?
Yeah.
And you go by DubD, so it makes sense.
That does make sense.
It's added in there.
Yeah, I was on your Instagram page, man. There's
Instagram's the same, right?
Yeah, Instagram is Incredible Edibles by DubD. Yeah, that's how you'll find me on there.
And so, man, dude, where did the thought process come behind? Because here's what Danny's doing, and he's gonna be able to tell us better than I can because I don't, probably even Kevin. I don't dabble in CBD, but CBD edibles, and he bakes everything from scratch.
Yes. Make everything fresh to order.
Where did the idea? Like, when did this start happening?
I've been making edibles for over 10 years.
Okay.
And I actually do, my day job is I clean pools. So I have a pool business. And during the winter time, of course, it slows down dramatically. Sometimes a lot of customers want to go to twice a month service. So, I had to make up somewhere. And one of my friends was like, hey, can you make us some coconut oil? Infused with CBD, and I was like, yeah, well, what's the purpose of it? And she's like, well, her son actually had cancer. So I was like, okay, well, I'll make it for you. So I started making it for her, and then I had other friends that were like, hey, I have back pain, neck pains. I heard CBD works good, but I don't want to take a pill, or I don't want to, take it in the form of lotion. They wanted to eat it. Yeah. And I was like, well, you make really good sweets. So it's like, go ahead and make us something. And that's just kind of how it started off, and as a side hustle. Yeah. And
can you explain? I know you and Kevin know more than me for sure, but most viewers maybe even.
Yeah.
What is CBD?
I can chime in a little bit. I'm from Colorado and was a medical marijuana patient for a long time, and one of the reasons that I did that is because I was diagnosed with a rare form of epilepsy. So I was using CBDs medically for quite a long time, and medical marijuana, and the doctor said that was actually keeping my seizure from becoming bad, because I told her my whole story and what was going on, and I had this real rare form. I never had like a straight seizure. It was this weird brain activity. Yeah. So I'm pretty familiar with the process of CBDs. It's kind of like a vitamin supplement if you think about it. It doesn't have a euphoric effect. It's not marijuana. Traditionally, it's not going to get you high. So tell us what you know. Tell us all about it.
It's like you're saying, CBD is just we all have natural cannabinoids in our body. So you can't overdose on it. You can take more than what you need. What they recommend is 10% of your body weight is how much milligrams you should eat.
Okay.
So if you eat too many, it's not gonna like help you any more than it's only a certain amount that's gonna help you out.
So is it up to 10 milligrams is beneficial, and everything past that is not really beneficial for you?
Yeah, it's not beneficial for you.
Okay. That was going to be one of my questions. Yeah. Like, how do you know how much to put in?
I didn't know that. Yeah. And so everything that you talk about on the doses and stuff, I'd like to put in the description of the YouTube video so people can see exactly how to break that down, how CBDs work, and also the dosage. I think that's really important. One, so you don't waste money. Two, so you're taking the correct dose.
Yeah, and you don't want to, of course you want to take the correct dosage, because if not, you're just either wasting your money, or you might not even be getting the dosage you need. And so it's not, you're like, oh, they didn't do anything for me. My dad actually, I make some CBD tinctures, and he weighs 160 pounds, so he needs roughly 160 milligrams of CBD, and he takes that dosage every night before he goes to sleep. and he says it helps with his back pain, and he doesn't have any back pains in the morning. But it's not something you can just take one time and be like, oh, I didn't. You need to take it, for at least 90 days. Give it a 90-day
90
try
days to start feeling the effects.
Yeah.
I think Nicole, my wife,
Yeah.
she needs, she's having back problems bad.
Yeah. And there's, ointments out there, and you want to make sure, like, see, I get all my CBD products from Colorado. And my buddy, he has a dispensary out there, and he makes everything for me. So it's all sent with, the test results and how much CBD is in there. A lot of people don't understand. It's like there's so many CBD shops popping up in Houston.
Yeah.
You can't go to this corner store and buy CBD. That stuff is made on Harwin. It's coming from China and stuff. It has to be American made.
If it's even CBDs in there.
Yeah. You might buy a box of gummies from the corner store and it says CBD, and it's just a box of gummy bears.
I'm trying to remember the name of the strain that came out that was super CBD heavy, and it had families from all over moving to Colorado to get access to this certain strain. Forget the name of it. I'll remember in a second. But people were moving their families all to Colorado with children that had severe epilepsy, and it was curing them and stopping all seizures. It's really an amazing, powerful drug, and it has so many vast things that it can heal.
But CBD is legal here, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Yes.
CBD.
Was it at some point not legal?
I think it's been legal for about 10 years.
Okay.
It just hasn't been known.
Yeah.
Okay.
They weren't putting it out there because, of course, doctors want you to take pills and prescriptions and make
The
money on
opioids,
pharmaceuticals.
Big
off
pharma.
that.
Yeah,
This is a natural healer.
Yeah.
They don't want that.
Yeah, I mean, if you can grow your own medicine in your backyard, I mean, that's going to hurt that pharmaceutical company pretty good. And so the CBD plant is very similar to the THC marijuana plant.
Yeah.
It just does not have the THC in it. So when growing and the process that they make those CBDs in Colorado, it's very similar to what a dispensary would go for medical marijuana.
I didn't even realize they were separate. Like, I didn't realize you could do two different plants. I thought that you said it like extract the CBD from the marijuana plant.
Yeah, it's part of the hemp family.
Yeah.
Okay.
So then you have CBD that's not psychoactive. Then you have the hemp, which has a little bit, it's like 0.30% of THC in there. And then you have your THC, which is your marijuana. You can smoke a joint and get high. But you can also smoke CBD.
Yeah.
It looks the same thing as hydroponics, and it doesn't taste the same, but...
Yeah, I actually went to the head shop and brought some CBDs just to show people how real it looks, And I don't know if it looks like great weed, but it looks very similar. And that's something that you should know too, going in, if you are doing it for the smoking purpose, know what you're smoking, know who it's coming from, have a reliable source. And I think it's great that you're sourcing your products and having the testing done, because that's really important, because dosage is important not only for marijuana edibles and marijuana intake, but also for the CBDs as well. Yeah. And you need that quality control.
Yeah, if not, it's just coming out of somebody's backyard.
Yeah.
We're going to put some of his pictures of some of the stuff that he's baking on our Instagram page. But, man, Danny, give us a rundown of here you got some brownies, you got some, what are these, lemon bars?
Yes, I bought some, these are lemon pound cake bars.
Okay.
It's like it tastes like your big pound cake, but in just little bars and stuff. These are 100 milligrams. So if you weigh 200, you need two cakes. And then the brownies, these brownies are 250 milligrams. They're all fudge brownie, and then I'll just add, creative tops. Put s'mores on one, Oreos on the other, throw some pecans in there. Like, I make a big pan at a time, make a dozen and a half at a time, and I can just mix and match, different.
What are some of the other things that you're baking?
I honestly, this is my number one seller. Everybody's like, had these two, and they're like, I like the lemon and I like the chocolate. but I make anything you want.
Because the reason I ask is because twice now I've seen him do the pineapple upside down cake, which is like my favorite.
Yeah, the pineapple upside down cake, that's another fan favorite.
Yeah.
I have so far I have a built clientele. Every week, I'll have Joe call me, hey, let me get 2 dozens of pineapple upside down cake, or then another guy, I need this for my wife. She, it helps her sleep at night. Yeah. And different dosage, so I make the dosage to you. So if you weigh 250 pounds, you're getting a 250 milligram pan of, each dosage is going to be 250 milligrams.
So you're not just like making stuff each week based on a whim. You're only waiting until the orders come in.
I do that now. I have a lot of people. I started going to this Taco Tuesday Loteria night in the Heights, and so I go there, and they have vendors. They have actual vendors, and playing the Mexican lottery game and stuff. And one day we were just sitting there playing. They're like, "Okay, we got to end the game early tonight." And they're like, I was like, "Hey," I told my buddy, I was like, "Hey, I got this brownie in my pocket. Why don't you go see if they can use it as a prize?"
Yeah.
And so he went up there and sold it. And I was like, "Okay, we're gonna play one more time. We just got a new sponsor."
Yeah.
And Incredible Edibles. Okay, we're gonna play for this. And at the end of the night, it was like, "What, CBD?" So it's, they was like, "Oh, really? Oh, that's great."
That's cool. I'd like to introduce you to Rusty Hendricks from Uncle Bean's Coffee. We've had her on the show. She's one of our best friends, crazy awesome entrepreneur. And I've eaten some edibles over there from CBD. She usually tries to have a fresh bakery, and she likes to source locally. It's a big deal for her. So I'm going to try to get you guys connected. Shout out Uncle Beans, and hopefully we can see your incredible edibles over there.
Okay.
Yeah, she's in the process of opening up her second location.
Yeah.
This one will be more suited for people to sit down and eat.
Okay.
And so she plans to have more of the pastries and things of that nature.
She has a lot of them now too at the current location, but the new location is going to be a kind of a different suburb style setup. So,
I know we wanted to get into the slingshot life. Kevin, was there anything else on Incredible Edibles, CBD that you thought you wanted to talk about further?
No, I don't think so, man. I mean, we got a good idea. The treats look delicious. I've spent an hour on my new weight loss program. I spent an hour. I spent an hour drooling at all the cakes, man. And we'll throw pictures, and I'll throw some links. I think it's real important that you educate yourself on any type of medication, and so we'll put some links on CBDs and what they do, and include everything that DubD told us about the process of dosage and all that as well. We'll put all this contact information, and thanks for explaining that to us. Thanks for giving us the knowledge. I really believe in CBD treatment. I think it's a great way to take a natural medication that really will help you, man. So I applaud you for your business endeavor. And I did eat one of those treats. Sorry, Mike, I had to try one. He's a guest on our show, so I had to eat the treats. I'm going to go and do some boxing at the end of this show to get these calories off me.
It was only 90 calories.
90 calories? I'm good.
So do you have the caloric calories for each one? You have the caloric intake for each one of these, or you don't?
Yeah. I mean, the fudge brownies are usually about 160.
Okay.
I try to keep everything in a low thing because, like I said, I have people that eat these every day.
Yeah.
So they want cookies or whatever. I bake them whatever they want. So if you're healthy, you want a cookie that has pecans and oats and oatmeal. And
so you can do like oats or like an almond flour and all that as well?
Almond flour,
coconut flour. That'd be great. I'm excited about that.
Organic is possible.